Welcome to Moto World Central. Have you ever wondered what happened to some of the motorcycle brands that no longer exist? There's always been something fascinating, almost romantic, about the tales of these vanished titans. Their stories weave through decades marked by innovation, competition, and sometimes a sudden end. A sense of intrigue and mystery surrounds these defunct brands, sparking curiosity in us all. Well, buckle up because we're about to take a journey through time and explore some of these lost legends of the motorcycle world. Our first stop takes us back to the early 1900s with the Excelsior Motor Manufacturing and Supply Company. This Chicago-based manufacturer was a titan in its time, blazing trails in the realm of two-wheelers between 1907 and 1931. Excelsior was founded by an ambitious German immigrant named Ignaz Schwinn, who had previously made his mark in the bicycle industry. With the dawn of the 20th century came the rise of the motorcycle, and Schwinn saw an opportunity. He purchased a small motorcycle company in 1907 and renamed it Excelsior. In the years that followed, Excelsior had its fair share of successes. One of their most popular models was the Excelsior Autocycle, a machine that combined the simplicity of a bicycle with the power of a gasoline engine. The Autocycle was a hit, and by 1912, Excelsior was considered one of the Big Three of American motorcycle manufacturers, along with Harley-Davidson and Indian. But the company's true claim to fame came in 1911 with the introduction of the Excelsior Super X. This was the first mass-produced motorcycle with a 45 cubic inch engine, a feature that would later become the standard in the industry. Despite its successes, Excelsior couldn't escape the economic downturn of the Great Depression. Sales plummeted and Schwinn made the tough decision to cease production of motorcycles in 1931, choosing to focus on the more economically viable bicycle market. The closure of Excelsior was a blow to the motorcycle industry, but its legacy lived on. The Super X in particular paved the way for future designs, and the company's innovative spirit is still reflected in modern motorcycles. Excelsior's story is a testament to the power of innovation and the relentless pursuit of progress. It's a reminder that even in the face of adversity, greatness can be achieved. And while the company may no longer exist, its mark on the industry is indelible. Despite its closure, Excelsior's influence on the motorcycle industry was significant and remains a part of its rich history. Next, we turn our attention to the iconic Indian Motorcycle Manufacturing Company. This distinguished brand was born in the early 20th century, specifically in the year 1901. Founded by George M. Hendy and Carl Oscar Hedstrom, the company initially focused on producing bicycles before swiftly transitioning into the world of motorbikes. Their early models, such as the Indian Single and the Indian Twin, quickly gained popularity. These models were known for their innovative designs, powerful performance, and reliability. But what truly set Indian apart was its commitment to the refinement of motorcycle technology, which resulted in the creation of the legendary Indian Chief and Indian Scout models. These bikes were not only popular among everyday consumers, but also became the preferred choice of police departments across the United States. During the time of the World Wars, Indian Motorcycle Manufacturing Company played a crucial role. The company dedicated much of its resources to the war efforts, providing the military with durable and reliable motorcycles. During World War I, the Power Plus model was used extensively by Allied forces, and in World War II, the 741 and the 841 models were specifically designed to meet the rigorous demands of the battlefield. However, despite its significant contributions and popularity, the company could not escape the economic challenges of the post-war era. The decline of Indian began in the late 40s, faced with strong competition, financial difficulties, and a series of ownership changes. By 1953, the original Indian Motorcycle Manufacturing Company had ceased operations, marking the end of an era. But let's not forget, Indian's legacy lives on, forever etched in the annals of motorcycling history. Its iconic models are cherished by collectors and enthusiasts around the world, and the brand itself was revived in the early 21st century. Though the original Indian Motorcycle Manufacturing Company may have shuttered its doors more than 6 decades ago, its influence and spirit continue to inspire the motorcycle industry today. Moving forward, we come across a British legend, BSA Motorcycles. Born in the heart of Birmingham in 1919, the Birmingham Small Arms Company, better known as BSA, started its journey. Initially, they were manufacturing guns, but soon, they became a household name in the motorcycle industry. BSA's iconic models were many, but the Gold Star and the Rocket 3 truly stood out. The Gold Star, a single-cylinder four-stroke, was a marvel of engineering, and it became a staple on both the road and the racetrack. The Rocket 3, on the other hand, was a beast on wheels. Its three-cylinder engine roared to life, capturing the imagination of riders around the world. Now, during the World Wars, BSA motorcycles played a critical role. In World War II alone, they supplied over 500,000 motorcycles to the Allied forces. These sturdy, reliable machines became a lifeline for troops on the front lines, navigating through the harshest of terrains and the toughest of conditions. But as the saying goes, all good things must come to an end. Despite their iconic models and significant contribution during the wars, BSA motorcycles found themselves struggling in the post-war period. The rise of affordable cars, coupled with stiff competition from Japanese motorcycle manufacturers, hit them hard. By the 70s, they were facing financial difficulties. Attempts were made to revive the brand, but to no avail. In 1972, BSA motorcycles officially ceased production, yet the story of BSA motorcycles is not just about their closure. It's about a brand that dared to dream, that dared to innovate. It's about a company that left an indelible mark on the motorcycle industry, inspiring countless others to push the boundaries of what's possible. Even though BSA motorcycles ceased production, its impact on the motorcycle industry continues to be felt. Finally, we arrive at the somewhat short-lived Norton Villiers Triumph. Born out of the amalgamation of three legendary British motorcycle manufacturers, Norton, Villiers, and Triumph, in 1972, this company represented a last-ditch effort to keep British motorcycle manufacturing alive amidst rising competition from overseas. Norton Villiers Triumph, or NVT, as it was often called, was known for its range of popular models. From the sleek Norton Commando, a bike that oozed with British charm and engineering prowess, to the Triumph Trident, a three-cylinder superbike that was way ahead of its time, NVT had a bike for everyone. However, it was the Norton Commando that became the darling of the company, winning the prestigious Motorcycle News Machine of the Year award for an unprecedented 5 consecutive years. But even the most popular models couldn't save NVT from the struggles it faced. The company was plagued by labor disputes, financial troubles, and a declining market for British bikes. The oil crisis of the 70s further compounded its problems, leading to a steep fall in sales. Despite government intervention and several restructuring efforts, NVT couldn't overcome its challenges. By 1978, just 6 short years after its formation, Norton Villiers Triumph was dissolved. The reasons for its quick dissolution were many, but key among them were its inability to compete with the more reliable and affordable Japanese motorcycles, and a series of managerial missteps. However, the story of Norton Villiers Triumph doesn't end there. The brand names Norton and Triumph live on, resurrected by new owners and continuing to produce motorcycles that carry the spirit of their illustrious forebears. Norton Villiers Triumph may have been short-lived, but its influence in the motorcycle world should not be underestimated. Its motorcycles, particularly the Norton Commando and the Triumph Trident, are considered classics today, and remain highly sought after by collectors and enthusiasts alike. They serve as a reminder of a time when British motorcycle manufacturing was at its zenith, and of the indomitable spirit of the men and women who built these remarkable machines. From the early 1900s to the late 1970s, we've traveled through time, exploring the stories of these once prominent motorcycle brands. We've seen the rise and fall of giants, and along the way, we've uncovered some fascinating stories. So the next time you ride your motorcycle, remember these fallen giants who paved the way for the machines we love today. We hope you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe. Until next time.